Hey, what's up guys, Joel again. I want to talk about how to turn free members into paying clients. We've done this a couple of times with a community that we had over 6,000 members, and we've also used some of these tactics inside the Ads Lab, even though it's not a free group, but to book calls, to get people more engaged, we've done this stuff. And I'm predicting that once the freemium model is implemented, meaning that you can have a free community, but you can upsell to a subscription inside the same group, the free to paid model is going to start being popular again. So let's start. Let's say that you want to promote your free group, right? You want to get people into your free group because it's the lowest commitment offer that you can have, and it's a very good way to get leads. What I would recommend you to do is do not promote your free group directly. Do not promote the fact that you have a free community of like-minded people and all that fluffy stuff. Instead, promote something with a tangible benefit. Let's compare these two scenarios. You are running ads, you're doing content, and you're saying, join my free community, or you're saying, join my free community to get a mini course on how to price and sell your videographer services for maximum profit. That's way more compelling. But here's a caveat that you need to have in mind. Once you say this, we'll need to go to the step 2, which is that the about page needs to say the same thing. There needs to be this congruence between the two things, between the content that you're putting out there, even if it's paid or free, and the landing page that you're sending the traffic for. So in the about page, if you've been saying, get my mini course on how to do X, Y, Z, in the about page, you'll need to say the same thing. I would recommend you to put it in the first slide, not join my free group, but get this specific thing by joining. And I wanted to share an example of Frank Kern. He is one of the best copywriters in the world. He's got a free Skool community and he's promoting his book. I saw some organic posts of him and some ads that he was running of people to get his book for free, which is Convert 2.0. And all the links were directing towards his about page. And as you can see, it's get these things if you join the community for free. So use the same method. Promote something tangible in the organic content or in the ads, and then share the same message in your about page as soon as possible so that people feel like they are in the same thing. Now, once people join, you want them to engage, you want them to talk to you, you want them to book a call with them so you can sell them something else. Here's what we've done, and I've booked hundreds and hundreds of one-on-one calls with Ads Lab members using this. You want to set up an auto DM when people join so you can greet them when they join. And you want to have this specific structure of the message. You want to first ask a yes or no question, and then you want to ask an open-ended question. Obviously, you will follow up if they don't reply, and that will give you the start of the conversation, and then you can book the call. So let me give you an example. This, by the way, I learned it from Calvin Hollywood. All credits to him. This is a very good frame on how to set up your auto DM. So as you can see, here's the auto DM that we use in the Ads Lab. Hey name, I'm Joel, glad to have you here in the Ads Lab. Have you run ads before? So this is a yes or no question, and then a more open-ended question. Also, could you tell me a bit about your community and offer that help me guide you better around here? By asking a yes or no question and then an open-ended question, what you're doing is giving different people different ways to answer to you. Maybe some people are not the type of wanting to write a lot, so they just answer the yes or no question. Or someone wants to explain their whole offer and whole thing, then you are giving them the space to do that too. And this has huge reply rates. And once they reply, you start the conversation there and you can book the call. So let's go to the next step, which is step 4, and is basically you get on the calls. The way that I framed the calls that I was having, and by the way, we were not having sales calls. It was just regular onboarding calls, but those were really valuable because I was getting data. But if you're doing sales call, you can also get data. So you can either get data or money. It's a win-win situation. At the end of every call that I had, I would ask this question: what could we do inside the community, our community, that would help you be more successful with your thing that you're doing? In this case, it's their group. And now I can use that data to tailor the content inside the group so it's better and it helps more people. And since it helps more people will tell other people about it. The product will be better, they will leave reviews, and we will make more money. I am not getting money directly, but I am getting customer data, which is as important because later down the line, it will translate to money. So if it's the case that you are doing sales calls, you obviously can ask for the money. If they say yes, you can ask this question or some kind of variation at the end. And if they say no, you can still ask this question. So you can either get data or get the money. And then I've seen many people not tracking their calls. If you have a free community, if you have or even if it's a paid community, so if you're doing the sales calls to try to upsell to another service or another product that you have, you need to track every call. Create a spreadsheet, a simple Excel sheet, track every single person and track if they have closed or not. Just write the name, yes or no, in close. So one column with the name, one column with the close, and you write yes or no, and that's it. Then at the end of the week or at the end of the month, you calculate the average and then you start trying to improve. Because if you don't track, you won't be able to see if you're doing things right or if you're doing things wrong or if you can improve. Okay, so that's all. Hope it was helpful. Bye bye.